Right. Is the worst. Daniel Durst is the worst. How do you say that? DUERST.
Durst is the worst.
Durst the worst, bitch.
Durst the worst, bitch.
Our final speaker of the morning is a Cree Native woman involved with the Standing Rock movement to protect the water and Mother Earth. In addition, she is fighting for Native rights and promoting awareness for missing and murdered Indigenous women. This is why we are wearing red today. Ladies, femmes, allies, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Indigenous rights activist and water protector, Colleen Kennedy.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am a Cree Native. I do want to bring attention to the fact that we in the women's movement do not bring enough attention to Native women. Native women face so many issues that are never brought to light because unfortunately we as a people are left as forgotten. You all think that we live on reservations and we hide and we aren't out in the public, but we are here, we are everywhere. I'm sure there are many of us in the audience right now. But I don't want you to forget. I don't ever want you to forget about the women that are on those reservations. Hashtag MMIW. That's for missing and murdered Indigenous women. That's right. Let's bring our sisters home. I want to bring to light too a recent case. If you're familiar with it, Samantha Gray Wind. She was a Standing Rock Sioux Lakota native who was kidnapped by a white couple, a Caucasian couple, and she was murdered for her unborn child. They stole her child from her, and if that wasn't bad enough, the father of that child, a 22-year-old young man, was not allowed to take that baby home. Social services took that child and kept that baby from him while he grieved the loss of his pregnant girlfriend. And we had to fight very hard to get that baby back to him. And he is now caring for that child. Yes. I got involved in activism with the Standing Rock movement last year. I want to just say that Mini-Wachoni, that is a lifestyle. Mini-Wachoni, anybody familiar with Standing Rock? Yes! Okay, well, Standing Rock is still continuing. I don't want you to think because those camps are shut down that that movement is done. That movement is not done. We still work every day to protect the water and protect Mother Earth. Yes! Yes! So please join us. Go online. I want you to look up the hashtag MMIW. Get involved with our missing and murdered Indigenous women. Let's stop this sex trafficking that's happening. Let's stop these police officers from not investigating our cases. I'm sure the rest of the minority population fully understands the ramifications of law enforcement not getting involved in something that's a crime against you. Okay? So, let's get after those cops. Let's start making them accountable for what they're doing to the minority population. Let's get our women to stand up for our women because no one else is going to do it for us. All right? Thank you so much. I just want to close with one last thing. Too many of us grew up with this nursery rhyme, and it was called 10 Little Indians. And if you'll please join me in the original nursery rhyme version of it, I'm going to share with you the original lyrics. So, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little Indians, 10 little Indian boys. 10 little, 9 little, 8 little Indians, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little Indians, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little Indians, 1 little Indian boy. Now I want you to understand that That sounds all fun nowadays, but you have to realize that those lyrics actually come from the 1800s, from a gentleman by the name of Septimus Winter. And those original lyrics went like this. 10 little engines standing in a line, one toddled home and then there were 9. 9 little engines swinging on a gate, one tumbled off and then there were 8. 8 little engines traveling in Devon, one said he'd stay there and then there were 7. 7 little engines cutting up their tricks, one broke his neck and then there were 6. 6 little engines running to survive, one kicked the bucket and then there were 5. 5 little engines on a cellar door, one tumbled in and then there were 4. 4 little engines out on a spree, one dead drunk and then there were 3. 3 little engines out on a canoe, one tumbled overboard and then there were 2. 2 little engines fooling with a gun, one shot the other and then there was 1. 1 little engine was living all alone, he got married and then there were none. I bring that to light because I want you all to understand that sometimes there are simple things that we say and we do in our everyday lives that we don't realize dismiss us as a people. I want that to stop. I want you all to educate yourselves on the Native American population, please. We do focus on minorities, yes, but we forget about our people, and I just want you to remember us. Please remember the missing and murdered Indigenous women. Thank you for your time. Thank you for showing up and giving me this opportunity. Mini-Wachani!
Okay, that's going to conclude the question. That's my name, by the way. Right.
Is the worst. Daniel Durst is the worst.
Hey, how do you spell that? DUERST.
Just remember Durst is the worst.
Durst the worst, bitch! Subscribe, bitch!